Welcome, friends. Chaplain Tim here for a 3-minute chat with you. Our responses to emotional pain are as varied as we are as individuals. The response I personally know best is something called intellectualizing. That means dealing with pain by cutting it off from the emotions and letting the analytical mind deal with it. Then voila, I can avoid the hurt. As you can see, I just described an unhealthy way to cope. Intellectualizing a painful situation is really a defense mechanism that's designed within the subconscious to block hurt and stuff unwanted emotions. For example, when my grandson was diagnosed with epilepsy 10 years ago, I became an expert on it, and on medical marijuana, and on treatment options, and on various diagnoses and prognoses, and on and on and on ad nauseum. It's good to educate ourselves about a situation. Yet when learning about a circumstance replaces feeling the pain and the anger and other emotions, well, then it's time for some needed emotional work. For me, thinking and talking about my grandson only on the level of detached logic and reason kept that emotional pain at bay. Bottom line, I was afraid to feel, because if I felt all the emotions wrapped up in a little boy who doesn't deserve the challenges and pain of epilepsy, I'd be emotionally undone. So I soldiered on, all the while encouraging the emotions of others, yet ignoring my own inner hurt. So what then are we to do? Well, the better question is, I think, so what then are we to feel? 3 practices help me to acknowledge emotions and to stay healthy. First is to talk on the feeling level with a trusted friend, a colleague, or a chaplain. 2 is to write in a journal the emotions and the responses to pain. Create some sacred space to express what's going on. No one else needs to see it or read it unless you want them to. And 3, pray. You can be explicit in prayer. Keep in mind that asking why is a legitimate question, as well as being a signal that anger is really present. These practices are meant to integrate the head and the heart so that emotional wholeness and spiritual wellness and just plain life enrichment can happen in new and healthy ways. And remember, your chaplain is here to support you in any way that I can. Be safe, be strong, be spiritual. We're in this together.